Since we were in 4th place, we had no idea, honestly, that we had a chance. We just wanted to leave it all on the floor, and one by one, our student athletes started PRing.
Bam! Beautiful!
She gets a 10. UCLA making a huge statement here in the 5th rotation.
It's really good that I have zero affinity for math, because in my mind we can still win this thing. So we're going to go kick some butt.
Beautifully done. She just raises the bar in that execution and presentation.
Hank said, "Miss Val, this is the last performance of my life. I'm going to enjoy every moment."
And the score is in. It's her second perfect 10 of the night. UCLA will win on a superb performance. What a thrill for the Bruins.
You're watching the Pac-12 on ESPN. Welcome to Pauley Pavilion on the campus of UCLA for tonight's ESPN2 coverage of the season opener for the reigning NCAA Women's Gymnastics champions, UCLA, as they host 11th ranked the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Hi everybody, I'm Mark Connor along with my fellow Olympic medalist Kathy Johnson-Clark, and what a thrilling way to open the 2019 season with the national champions in Pauley Pavilion on the night where they will hang their 7th NCAA championship banner.
And that amazing title where they just clinched it and snatched it away from Oklahoma can trace all the way back to April 2017 when they placed 4th, and they looked at each other and said, we have to change everything, the way we train, the way we sleep, the way we eat, and they did that, and it still took magic in those final 2 rotations to win.
This will be an especially emotional year for this team because Val Condosfield, in her 29th season, just announced in the fall that she will retire at the end of this year, and what a record she has had.
And like her mentor, John Wooden, Miss Val is the heart, soul, and essence of this team. You see her in every single performance of her ladies.
Now, as good as UCLA was last year, this year they returned 20 of 24 routines from the Super 6 last year, and they have some thrilling freshmen that we're excited to see.
I'm sure everyone around the country thought, how in the world are they going to replace their unicorn, Peng Peng Lee, when she graduated? Well, I'm telling you, they've got some magic sauce this year, and we're going to see some great things from their freshmen.
All right, let's talk about Nebraska for a minute. Now, there are massive changes in this program because Dan Kendick, who had been at the helm for 25 years as the head coach, retired in October. He had an impressive record as well.
Absolutely, and it sent shockwaves throughout the entire collegiate gymnastics community. It changed everything. Most of their coaching staff has changed. Heather Brink, who's the associate head coach, stepped into that interim head coach position, and they've got a bunch of new athletes. It's going to be interesting.
They, in fact, lose half of the routines from last year's Super 6 championship run, but they'll expect the freshmen to step up tonight here at Pauley Pavilion if they're going to challenge the UCLA Bruins. It's a great night here in Westwood, California. When we come back, they'll unfurl the banner for UCLA's 7th NCAA championship. Welcome back inside the storied Pauley Pavilion. Here are the senior athletes from 2018 revealing their 7th championship banner. What a thrilling victory by 375 ten-thousandths of a point over the Oklahoma Sooners last year in the Super 6 final. And the stage is set for another thrilling year for UCLA. They're looking for some leadership because they've lost some, Kathy.
And Olympian Kyla Ross, who is just not a natural vocal leader up to this point. She's always led by example, the way she trains and performs. Now she's stepping that up, becoming much more vocal. And then you have Caitlin Ohashi, who is anchoring their balance beam and floor exercise. She has just lit this place up with her performances, but also with her teammates. Great dynamics on this team.
Excited to see her new floor routine. Last year's routine went viral, and she has maybe even a better routine this year. That'll come later in the show. How about Nebraska? Of course, they rely often on their all-around gymnasts, and none more than very consistent Sienna Krause, who's the Big Ten gymnast to watch this year.
She had a fantastic season last year, particularly in the postseason. She is stepping up, going to compete on balance beam, so we will see her on all 4 events.
3-time All-American, highest individual vault score at the 2018 Super 6 Finals, 9.9.625. Sienna Krause among 3 young ladies doing the all-around for the Cornhuskers tonight. Take a look at UCLA lineup for vault. They are the home team, and that means they rotate in what we call Olympic order. So here are the 6 athletes that get the call to compete in this opening night. Nia Dennis, Grace Glenn, Paulina Trotz, Kendall Poston, Kyla Ross, and Felicia Hano.
And Bart, this could be a great event for UCLA. They have so much depth and many 10-0 start value vaults. Keep that in mind. All of the vaults are ranked based on their level of difficulty. And the ideal, obviously, is to do the most difficult vault with a 10-0 start value. They have up to 8 on this team. We will probably see 3, possibly 4 in this lineup.
While UCLA gets set to do their vault, let's take a look at the lineup for the visiting Cornhuskers on the bars. Sarah Hargrove, Megan Verselis-Carr, Addie DeJesus, Megan Schweihofer, Sienna Kraus, and Taylor Houchin. The top 6 there for the Cornhuskers.
And the last half of that lineup, those are their veterans, those are their big scores from last year, but those first 3, those are young ones, sophomores and freshmen, going to have to lead them off.
3 athletes for Nebraska doing the all-around, 2 other athletes doing 3 events. So many of their scores coming from just 5 athletes for the Cornhuskers as we get to set to start the 2019 season